teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. McDaniels up top. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here's Brooks. Pass to Moran. Some solid defense from Edwards. And here are the Timberwolves. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And the basket by Bane.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Minnesota. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Fast break, Minnesota. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Moran to the wing on the left, looking to end the run. Gets the 3 to fall.
We've watched Moran get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Edwards for 3. And Morant clears the board. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. McDaniels passes to Russell. Here's the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. McDaniels from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. From behind the arc. That shot is off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. It's Edwards with a drive. Outside for Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 5.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now here's Morant. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Launches it. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Here's Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Russell. Outside Edwards. Right side McDaniels. Oh, stolen by Morant. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Russell. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. There's the 3. Brooks with the rebound. Well, the Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Edwards. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Back to Payne. The 11-footer. Shot clock at 5. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Morant against Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Payne. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Payne, the pass to Morant. Down low. And it's Adams missing. For Minnesota, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside Edwards. Russell against Morant. Towns for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 13 now.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
To the middle. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Towns can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Aldama, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting from Memphis,
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And here's Edwards outside. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Bane. Drives to the hoop. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. Outside Morant. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. And now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Towns gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. We'll be right back.
The Grizzlies, 28.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a 3-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in 3-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Aldama. Misses off the left iron.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Towns finds Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bane. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 10 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now Towns. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Russell. He's got 11. Outside Edwards. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Knocked away. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Launches a three. The three. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And here's Edwards outside. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Bane, the pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Over to the wing.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Morant. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, VA. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Aldama. Outside Bane. Over Edwards. They grab their own miss.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside McDaniels. Towns for 3. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Bane. Takes a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
The Grizzlies on offense. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Russell against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The Timberwolves shooting around 35% from the field so far. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Another shot. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Jacks up a 3. Goes up again. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Hey, expanding his range. And the basket by Aldama.
Aldama for 3.
The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Russell. McDaniels from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Morant. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Russell finds Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Out left to the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Up top, Bane. Guarded by Edwards. Adams with a screen on Russell. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. McDaniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Morant. Bane against Edwards. Takes one from 10 feet. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him.
Assisted.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. There's the triple. Here's Gobert. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Back to Morant. Pass to Aldama. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Edwards against Bane. Morant with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Back to Bane. Pass to Morant. And another shot. Here's Aldama. And here's Adams from the arc.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of talent, allowing him to clamp down on the shoot.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Russell with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. To the right side. Morant against Russell. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Russell. McDaniels against Brooks. Russell from outside. Aldama grabs the board. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned
You know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now, here's Bane. Adams with the screen on LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the lob to Adams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And here's Cleveland. About a minute played so far here in the first. Garland the pass to LeVert. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Brooks outside. Morant's against Garland. And it's Morant missing. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. 4 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. Outside, Bane. Out to Morant. Stolen by Garland. To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Deep 2 from Brooks. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. The wide open look here for Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. A slam dunk by Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Morant against Garland. Bane kicks to Adams. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeVert in the corner. Allen outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's Mobley. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Bain. Out to Morant. To stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at center. Stolen by Allen. LeVert against Bain. Right side, Garland. Mitchell passes to Allen. And here is Garland. Mobley up top, guarded by Jackson. Mobley misses.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 5 points so far.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Cleveland leading by 7.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Garland against Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Keeps it alive, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Mitchell. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Brooks, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Outside Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Morant's against LeVert, and the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. 1:30 left in the first half. Here's Morant. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Garland. In close, he hits it. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Morant for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. And Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now, here's Adams. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Garland. And it's Morant missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Garland. Morant dishes to Brooks. Mobley with the rebound. And here is Garland. 16 points for him. Back to LeVert. Got it up. That'll do it for the first half.
The end of the first
Cavaliers
half. With the score, your Cavaliers 27, the Grizzlies 13.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Bain with it, guarded now by Rubio.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Wade on the wing, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Wow, and it's blocked by Adams. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And it's Rubio penetrating. And here's Love for 3. Rubio the pass away. They get it again. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. There's the one to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Rubio. He is still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Wade, wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 7. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And Rubio kicks to a Okoro. Love in the post. Guarded by Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Okoro. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes remaining.
Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And that one's good. Brooks.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Lopez kicks to Love. Ooh, the double clutch. And the rejection by Jackson. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
His 3rd. 14 foul.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Kick out to Adams. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Oh, wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland against Morant. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Let him hear it. Grizzlies timeout.
59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell to stop the drought. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Garland against Morant. Down low. It's stolen by Allen. There's Garland. And the rejection by Jackson.
Still Cavaliers ball.
Mitchell against Bain. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. 1 second left. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And now,
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David. So on the 4 for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's LeVert. All alone. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the drive. Here's Bain. That one misses. Excellent D there from Allen. Jackson finds Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Garland. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Morant against Garland. Back to Morant. Spins. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good on the bucket. Adams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
And Garland has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Out to Brooks. Now Jackson. Brooks the pass to Morant. Another shot. He dishes it to Adams. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Allen. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jarrett Allen, his second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Bain kicks to Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's the drive. Basket counts. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Now the pass to Mobley. LeVert against Brooks. Here's Mobley. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Dishes it to Morant. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. 1:12 left here in the 4th quarter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Morant with the steal. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Five to shoot. From deep. The offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Morant outside. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Morant. Brooks from outside. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Celtics. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Smart against Morant. Smart grabs the miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Brown. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Good on the second one.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Right side Tatum. Smart finds Brown. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul, and it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Bane.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Horford can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Bane, the pass to Adams. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Brown. Left side Tatum. Outside Williams. Pass to Tatum. Up and over Brooks. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Morant against Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1. The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Smart. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Horford. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Bane, the pass to Adams. A solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Horford finds Williams. Back to Horford. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And they'll get another chance. Brooks outside. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Bane against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Smart outside. Now here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Tatum. Fades away. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 11 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. And there's the lob. Tipped and stolen by Williams. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Jackson on the wing. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
From deep 3-point range. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And he's going for the lob, and then Morant with the dunk.
plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Brown against Bane from 11 feet away. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his second basket.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Horford, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Back to Morant. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. To the left side wing. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Smart finds Brown. Back to Smart. Outside, Williams. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside for Morant. Back to Brooks. Right side, Morant. 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back.
23, the Grizzlies, 19.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams' shot is good.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Bane, the pass to Morant. About a minute played here in the second half. Great open look there. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
First personal foul.
That's good from Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Smart outside. Back to Brown. Smart passes to Williams. And Morant over to help. Horford outside. Pass to Williams. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Moran against Tatum. Outside Bane for the lead. The rebound, Celtics. Smart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Bane finds Morant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
On the wing, Tatum. Smart outside. Inside. Williams misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brooks. That shot missing. Nice D from Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Horford with it. Smart outside. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Smart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart passes to Brown. That one goes. Count it. And now a 10-point Boston lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Horford passes to Smart. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant, the pass to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Smart against Morant. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Into the lane.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And Jackson, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to draw the foul by Jackson Jr. Remember, his dad was an NBA player, part of why he's got a great hoops IQ.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside Morant. There's the drive. It's good. Morant's got 25 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep and stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Adams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Smart against Morant. Here's Tatum. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Tatum against Morant. Bane, the pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. From the wing. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
On the wing, Tatum. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Horford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Oh, there's the alley. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. On the take. The rebound, Celtics. Brown with it. Pass to Tatum. Comes up empty down low. Tatum with a steal. Up top, Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside Morant. And here's Jackson. And here's Adams from the arc. They get it back. Jackson, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Yeah! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Foul. 4th team foul.
Smart finds Brown. And stolen by Bane. On the break. From deep, Morant. The shot no good.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
5th personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jaylen Brown is an all-star in his past. Now it's about stepping up and knocking down some big-time foul shots.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or...
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. Greg, two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. Over to the left wing. McDaniels kicks to Russell. There's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now Edwards. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And it's Morant missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Jackson, and stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Bane looking around. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell against Bane. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Bane. Jackson finds Morant. And he strikes it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Out to Russell. Outside, Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. The 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side, Bane. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Adams with it. He's picked up by Russell.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And Towns gets it to go.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
It's Morant with the drive. Jackson misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Over Brooks. Gobert dishes to Towns, fires for three, and another three for Minnesota.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
It's Morant with the drive. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Russell. Left side, Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side, Payne. Morant outside. From deep. No good that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant passes to Bing. Russell against Morant. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Towns wide open. Edwards kicks to Towns. Edwards passes to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
It's Morant with the drive. Adams dishes to Jackson. Now here's Morant for three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
And the shot goes down. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Payne for three. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Here's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant kicks to Brooks. Will it go? It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by McDaniel.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
To the paint, stolen away. And Morant throws it down.
Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That one wide left.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bane tips it. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant passes to Bain. Over Edwards. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Gobert. It's Russell with the drive. He makes that one drop only a second. 5 tries.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Morant finds Bain. Out to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Morant with the steal. Adams the pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. From downtown, he watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. That shot wide open. Towns has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Going inside, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 19 points.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And we finished one half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Adams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Edwards against Bain. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Morant dishes to Jackson. Bain for 3. Poked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Morant against Russell. Kick out to Adams. On the wing, Jackson. He feeds it to Morant. Shoots from 14. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Minnesota leading by 13. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Russell, 5 points in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Outside, Bane. Now here's Morant for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Towns. Morant kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
To the inside. The Timberwolves, another fast break chance here. Launches the three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 22 points.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Russell against Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Out to Russell, launches it, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Back to Morant. There's the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Shot clock at 6. There's the feed to Morant. And stolen by Russell. Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Launches a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant, that's for 2. No good on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant right side. It's stolen by Edwards. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Lays it up off the glass. 30 points for John Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Here's Towns. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. And he's way off from outside. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's Edwards. John Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks the best of Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Beyond the arc. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. Gobert. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Outside, Bane. Morant right side. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
so they'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the five. Drops in the three.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Morant against Garland. And it's Morant missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Now Allen. Adams covering. Stolen by Jackson. Bane, the pass to Morant. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bane. Outside for LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a three. Brooks with the rebound.
Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Garland against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Little turnaround. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Mitchell's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. Over Garland. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Morant, pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And that's going to be a travel. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland for 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Shot to end the cold streak. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Morant. Lets it fly. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Mitchell against Bane. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up. .107 left in the first.
On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the three. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Brooks. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Morant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 8.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Okoro, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the 3. Pass to Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Jackson. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down by 15. And that one is hammered home.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Okoro. Love for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Now Morant. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. He's got 5.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Here's Stevens. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Rubio against Morant. And he can't get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, we know Love's been a great shooter for many years, but his catch-and-shoot game has reached another level.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Outside Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 5 now.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the three-pointer goes.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Brooks. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Garland.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
There's 53 seconds left in the second period.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break, Cleveland. Fires the three. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
On the wing, Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And there's the drive. An open look, LeVert. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the...
34.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Mobley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
The drive by Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Morant driving in. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Pass to LeVert. From deep, Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Adams. Rejected by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top. The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
And Love drops them both.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Bane. Off with the layup for Cleveland. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Throws it up high.
2 minutes remaining.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Jackson down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Left side, Morant. There's 1:17 left in the third. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Love. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Okoro on the wing from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep three-point range, Morant, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Stevens. Love a screen on Morant. Here's Stevens. Misses the 3. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And he lobs it up.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Outside Rubio. 4-3. No good that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside from downtown. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Brooks a screen on Garland. Morant, the pass to Bane. Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
LeVert with the ball. Outside Garland. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. From deep. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland dominating the game. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Allen with it. Defended by Jackson. Allen, the pass to Garland. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Morant. Now here's Bane. From deep. Morant, no good. The drive by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Garland against Brooks. And here's LeVert. Garland for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Three-pointer, Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's good for 2. Bane's got his first points in this one.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bane flexing his way to the basket.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Outside for LeVert. Up and over Brooks. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Shot clock at 5. From downtown, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Allen. Oh, deflected. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Brogdon in at the 3, the small forward. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks the best of Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. The 3. And Bane pulls it down. Morant against Smart. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Back to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Brown. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Brown kicks to Smart. Down low. Williams inside. Adams on him. The shot by Williams, no good. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Up top, Tatum. Brooks covering. Brown outside. A putback. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. The dish to Horford. Back to Smart. They need this. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brooks, offensive rebound, and Adams kicks to Brooks. The 3 from Morant. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooks against Tatum. Smart kicks to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. That's good from Williams on the assist by Horford. Williams has got his second bucket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson finds Adams. And here is Bane. Fires it up. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. With the fadeaway.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
Back to Brown. Passes it to Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Here's Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. Feeds to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. Clock at 2. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Tatum. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Left side, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Outside, Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Tatum. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Morant passes to Jackson. The shot comes out. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Horford. No good with the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Here's Brooks. The feed to Jackson. Here's Morant. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Smart, wide open. He fired. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
That's tipped. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Over Smart. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum passes to Brown. Morant with some nice D. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Floats it up there for Bane. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Outside Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Throws it up high. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he nails the 3rd. And that'll do it for the first half of the Grizzlies
20, the Celtics 19. And let's give it for the double Orkneys.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Tatum.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
From deep 3-point range, and Tatum pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
On the wing, Bane. Over Brown. Bane, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good on the triple. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality 3-point shooter.
And the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. He takes it in. In the corner, it's Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Brooks. Baseline try. Here's Adams outside for Jackson. A 3-pointer, no good. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The open shot by Smart. That one off the back iron and out.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. to the middle. Here's Horford. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bane kicks to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown finds Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
That shot off the mark. Adams, some nice D. Pass to Morant. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Smart. Back to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Great D that time from Bane. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading. 1:02 left to play in the third. Morant against Brown. 4 on the clock. Morant passes to Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Tatum. Right side Horford. Dishes it to Williams. He hangs. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant right side. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Horford.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. From deep, Brooks. And no good in the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 2. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Back to Brooks. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bane's got 9 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Horford's got the ball, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, And that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Brooks. He feeds it to Morant. 6 on the shot clock, and he converts the layup. And that's 10 points for John Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Williams and Adams sends it back. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Horford gets the bucket.
This guy is always poised, always ready to deliver. Doesn't matter how tense the game is.
Bane kicks to Morant. Here's the lob to Adams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. Round down low. Guarded by Bane. Here's Williams, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's the Grizzlies now. 3-point lead. On the wing, Brooks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Brown with it. Outside Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Bane against Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. Stolen away. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside, Bane. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Horford. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Celtics.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Now here's Brooks. Here's the lob to Adams. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game.